Hello and welcome everyone to part 43 of the Rome Let's Play for Total War Rome 2. We continue where we left it off, about to face the Suebi forces with my depleted legion plus garrison army at Aboron, modern day York. So let's go to battle. My Praetorians are weakened through the attrition we felt going through the snowfield. We're going to have to hope that we can hit the enemy hard and push them back rather quickly. And yeah, I'm going to try and push out hard and quickly with my main army here, and then get my garrison army to defend. I've got the cavalry to outnumber the enemy, even though there's obviously not a huge amount of them left. Got enough of them for now. Plenty of velites skirmishers, so I'm just going to have to throw my Praetorians and Legionaries at the enemy. I'm hoping I can take out their skirmishers first though, so that should minimise losses, because once my Praetorians crash on in, we should be pretty darn good. And yeah, looking forward to that. Load up into the battle map. We've got the garrison army coming in as well, so we should have a large army. And there is the enemy deployed, so we're going to be able to play this quite defensively, which should be useful, he says. Let's give it a go. Right, looking in over here, Germanic youths, yeah. Right, so we're just going to need to defend the streets, probably have my velites, all the velites and levies up front. Levies in the middle, that's cool. Velites around the rest. I'm going to take the two levy units and place there. Oh no, we can't place them over there. That's out of the range where I want them. They can all pull back when needed. Riori, we're actually going to keep you in the central square just for now, before I decide to push up you along with the plebs. Actually, no. I'll use the plebs as a screening force when I want to push forward, so I'm going to keep them back here a little bit. And got two infantry units, or groups rather, and we're going to form up with one of these here. We're going to try and swing out rather quickly. There. My gladiator spearmen will hold back here as well. Cavalry. Oh, no, wrong grouping there. Group 7, please. And where the majority of the skirmishers are over there, so we're probably going to try and form it with cav over here to start with. The battle begin. Flank out with cavalry. I want to push forward my skirmishers, but it's not going to work the way I want it to.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
They're actually pushing out with their infantry first, which is interesting. So we're going to push forward with my infantry, kind of trying to remain in cover of my skirmishers, bringing them up and around. But this means that I can just go down in with my cavalry and attack their skirmishers from behind.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Meanwhile, I'm pulling out with my infantry to then push forward. Let's get these guys off formation attack before I forget.
For the gods. General.
That's good, that'll do. Oh, they're going to have to attack now.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
In they go. It's my general. It's giving a bit of inspiration to all the men there. Charging in with the cavalry. Going to keep on going through because they're getting caught up by the enemy general. So let's push on through. Swing around with these guys here. Equites push and take out the Germanic youths. I know one of them's going to get caught up here. Yep, another one's probably going to get caught too. We need to hold and push for now. Plebs, I'm going to hold you back for now for the second wave of enemies. They're going to come on in. Oh, and they're taking me all out there. That's not good. Bring down these youths here. and up against my legionaries here, which are taking a little bit of damage. Club Levy are coming on in. It's my units here. We're going to do a killing spree. First cohort up against Germanic youths, and then we can bring them around against the sword masters here, because the veteran legionaries are going to go down rather quickly. Looking at it like this, yeah, sword masters are really poning the arses of my dudes. Take out those guys up the top, and then we can push on round, pull up with these guys to help them out. I don't care about killing all of the enemy right now. We just need to push them back for like a turn or two. That should be enough to see them off. The rest of the enemies coming in from the flank over here. So I'm going to bring my skirmishers around actually to try and deal with them. Bring the plebs up if we can, and those spearmen here too. Just need to finish off the enemy general here, which my veteran legionaries are desperately trying to hold off the enemy against. Thankfully we've got the first cohort coming in, as well as my gladiators over here. They've just managed to break these guys, I believe. Nope, they just moved the flag back. In go my gladiators. Oh, that was a good throw from the first cohort over there. Form out with these guys over here. Should be able to push them back. And those are the enemy forces defeated. But the spear levy over here. Zoom on in. And just let me know if you guys, if it looks a little bit brighter in this part. I have increased the brightness just a smidge, because Fraps Kodak compared to like Bandicam is actually a lot darker. Well, it's not a lot darker, it's noticeably darker. And I had a couple of you saying, I've just been watching some of my older videos before I kind of paused my like Third Age series and stuff. Before kind of Rome 2 was released in September, that they preferred it when it was a little bit brighter. And I have been noticing that my videos do seem a little bit darker, so just up the brightness just a smidge, so through the recording and rendering process things should be a little bit brighter. Charging into these guys with cavalry, all that's left, one unit, in we come against those Germanic youths. Oh, great cavalry charge. Let's destroyed them there. Let's bring the cavalry round to take out the Germanic slingers over here. Charged in with my Praetorians. Two of them here. Put them in testudo. And then bring this unit back over there while my cavalry comes on in as well. That should help minimise the losses they take as they move on forward. Obviously my cavalry going to get a good charge in there hopefully, and the enemy is actually pulling around quite well with their reinforcements. I don't actually know where they're trying to attack from. The enemy's also got these guys forming up over here with their own ballistas, which I didn't see, but we'll face them off when we can in a moment. They've got plenty of cavalry, so we're not going to eagerly push towards them too quickly. Push up against these Germanic youths here. I'm just going to let the rest of my infantry actually just form up, to be honest. Swarm up over here. The Praetorians are finally getting involved as well, but my cavalry's already had a great time killing them all, but in come the Praetorians. Oh, yeah, finishing them off there. Let's get the Praetorians on a marker as well. Getting ready to push up against these guys. We have to watch out for the ballista. Skirmishers have destroyed these German youths. I'm not sure where the rest of those guys have gone actually. Don't know if they're out of range, I can't see them or whatever. Got my Riori though actually holding the city, and yep, we've got them reappearing. They're hidden in the trees there, so let's push forward with all my skirmishers. They should, just with a volley or two, bring down these units. Yep, they're coming in from the trees. If we need to, we will push in to finish them off, but they're actually doing alright for now. So let's push on in. That's kind of stirred the enemy into moving a little bit. So let's just form up with my infantry here. Now we're going to get into the tree line here. The plebs as well. For the lols. Cavalry. Where are you guys? You're up here. Bring up my gladiator spears. Oh, there's a lot of them here, a lot more than I thought there would be. Quick reload, just really knock these guys down super fast. I haven't put this on AI manage, so it will come back on, but really destroying these guys. Again, they're shattered. And now we're going on to the next unit. Just bring these guys down. God, I love javelins. And the moment they start turning around, trying to throw their own, they're opening themselves up to a javelin storm, really, I guess, of just death. Pull these guys back to here. Twisting round. Sword Master's coming in here. That's not going to go down too well. So let's send this unit of Praetorians into the square to help on out, because Sword Master's not going to go down too well until I can use, obviously, my my skirmishers here. In fact, let's bring these guys all over here, and in the meanwhile we're going to push forward with our legionaries here. Up against cavalry, so we're just going to have to be careful. Where's that ballista gone? That's still over there. In fact, let's see if I can get my Equites to go for the ballista while it's kind of relatively unguarded. And thankfully, skirmish mode is going rather well. We're going to use the killing spree up against these guys. We're going to form square with these guys. It's not going to be insanely amazing, but it should do. Praetorians just keep on running on down here. First cohort run as well. Go after the sword masters. There's another general in there. Skirmishers, you can come on in too now. Or at least these skirmishers. The rest of the skirmishers we're going to bring up. Rest of my infantry pushing forward, but first cohort's moving in. These guys have got munched by something. We're pushing them back now. The levy. And these guys are trying to be hit by the ballista. Oh, and we've already been attacked here. My Praetorians by enemy cav. So it's going to turn and try and bring them down. My generals and the other units should be relatively capable of seeing off some enemy cav, to be honest. Once the enemy stops, my Praetorians should be more than capable of bringing them down. We've just got to watch out for those ballistas firing on in against my general. I think we're alright. The cavalry just about to go in for its charge now. Come back to my Praetorians over here, which are going to go up against the sword masters in the square. They've already managed to break one of my Riorii units. Riorii. Just holding here. Riorii.
The men are wavering.
A wee bit tired. Yeah, doing their best to get on in. Thankfully my first cohort is arriving on scene, along with my skirmishers, which I'm just going to tell them to see if they can do a volley or two in here. And yet they're using their quick reload as well to bring down some of the sword masters before we get in there with the first cohort. And they're pulling back because I think... Nope, they've broken. And we're just going to end the battle there. Close victory. I won't bother chasing them down. Probably could have got a few more kills in there, but yes, well done. Look at those Praetorians. 410, 336, 226. Gladiators doing rather well there as well. 203. Cavalry. Yeah, we lost most of them. I think we lost one. The other two seem to be okay, but they got pretty darn good kills in there as well. And my skirmishers, my velites, doing well as well. Didn't see the actual overall numbers, but we'll see them again in a moment. So the enemy lost 3,703, we lost 787, and we've only lost one unit of cavalry in total. I'm happy with that. If we can replenish up, that'll be fine. Look at the enemy there, though. I mean, it's 3, 6. They've got 7 units left from one army, and 6 on the other. So they're not going to be a problem anytime soon. We're going to kill the captives. They can retreat back to Ildon in the north. Or Elidon, however you want to say it. Up to Scotland, laddie. North of the what will be the wall. One day. And those of you wanting Caesar in Gaul, that will be out, well, by the time this video is up. I haven't had time to get this out on it's Friday slot, so this will be out early Saturday. Oh, I'm being attacked. They are invading. Well, we're going to defend against these guys, try and hold them off for as long as possible. Let's fight this battle. Do the battle map. This will probably be up on Saturday, but later today, Saturday the 4th of January, I've got my New Year's review going up, so please do check that out. Once it's up, I will probably come back to this video and add a link in the description to it, so if it is sort of later on in the middle of Saturday the 4th of January, please do check that link out in the description. That's kind of summing up all the changes I'm kind of making on kind of your feedback, or kind of what decisions I've made on your feedback, but also outlining what I'm going to be doing in 2014, all the exciting things I'm going to be getting up to related to my channel and gaming and things like that. So yeah, definitely be sure to check it out in terms of what's going on there. Okay, and they're all invading from this side. They're going to hit this shoreline here. So obviously we want to get these guys pretty much straight onto the shore as soon as possible. But yeah, do go check that out when you guys have a moment. That would be swell. But yeah, that's that. And yeah, there will be more Caesar in Gaul later today, Saturday the 4th of January. Good times, right. That should do it.
Support ships ready. We stand on these walls, and we hold, or by the gods, I will fling myself on.
Enemy
It'll
reinforcements.
be interesting to see where they come from, really. If it looks like they're perfectly lined up for the shoreline here. So a lot of them are going to come around here. They may even come around to the docks. We'll reform if that's the case. Just going to bring my skirmishers around to the beach, though, if that is the case. And we're just going to, with this setup, swarm them essentially as soon as possible when they come on in. It's the only way you can kind of effectively deal with them. I mean, I could have used kind of my ships, I guess, to try and ram some of these guys down, but I think it'd be far more effective actually having them as skirmisher units, which is what I want to use them for. And I'll move my whole army round again if that is the case. But these guys selected, add them into group 4 here. In fact, we'll make that group 1. Now I'm just going to, we would line up here, but it looks like the enemy is coming around. They could even, well, no, they can't come on the shore here because the cliffs stop them. So I'm going to get these guys just to form up here, just so we can quickly move round. Pulling back my units. I don't know if they're suddenly going to turn and land here a little bit or what, to be honest. But let's pull them all back, just a smidge. I'm keeping a few troops out just because I don't want to be caught completely off guard. We've got the slingers coming in from around there. They should be dispatched rather quickly if we can deal with them, though. Moving around with my legionaries, which is good. In they all come. And off they go. And it looks like, well, no, it would seem like some of them are going to come and land here, but it looks like most of them are going to go just flank on round. Except for this one unit here. So I'm not going to have any messing. I'm just going to leave my general's unit here. And we're going to go straight in with our strongest troops. Make sure those slingers are down. These guys can form attacking testudo on the beach and then push on down. So form up with the slingers along the docks here. They may even be going along for that bit over there, to be honest. And we're just going to sort of charge them at the beaches when they come on down, hail them with volleys of missiles from all my units. Let them swing on around there. But these guys are coming into the beach. And we're going to get in the woods here if we can. I'm going to fast forward it so they can all move around, do what they want to do. Oh no, they're using quick reload, so they actually want to shoot at me. Form attacking testudo as well.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
But they are now beaching. Some of them may even come on here, but we'll see where they go and we'll redeploy it accordingly. At least we can take out this one unit rather nicely. Don't know why they come themselves out of testudo formation to kind of warn off the enemy, but go, 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 go. And it's nice that I can actually attack these guys as they're coming off their ship. I don't know if that's a new thing or not. But in we go, in we go, in we go, in we go. Charge. Rada formation attack. Just go nuts, kill these guys, bring them all down. Looks like it's going pretty brutal down in there. Oh, right in the gut, there we go. I'm just hoping we can break these guys completely. How is it going? Anyone choosing to land anywhere else? No, okay. So yeah, the moment they kind of get a few ships in the docks, they will probably choose the shore over there the moment they realise they can't actually form too many up here because I've already landed. So these guys off formation attack. Now, normally I'd play defensively with these guys, but I'm actually going to get them to charge on in against enemy levies once they've been pelted by a few volleys of my oh so lovely skirmishers, which there are many. And my legionaries have made short work of these guys, so we're going to march the legionaries back over here as soon as possible to charge them in. Thankfully the enemy's going to come in waves. The plebs are just going to act as a shield, a little bit of a shield at least, for my levies. My levies should be doing the majority of the damage, and hopefully the Riori as well. First two ships coming up now. They are scout riders, obviously without their cavalry, and levy freemen. I'm going to keep these guys over here though, because they're going to be facing off against these guys very shortly. I can't attack these guys just until they're all completely off their ships, it seems. That last unit of slingers though, I managed to obviously catch them at the right time, and in we go. We'll start just randomly attacking, because we can't actually give them an attack order yet until they're all off their ship, which does suck a little bit. Come on, the last two of you, jump off. Jump off so I can attack, because these guys are now fighting you. There we go. And now my skirmish is going to attack them now that they're all off their ships, which is probably going to kill some of my own units there. But we'll have to live with that. We're going to bring my other unit around. The rest of them are going to form up on this shore, so we'll have to quickly redeploy over there. Attack. Attack. And yes, turn away from me by all means. And we've broken these guys over here with just plebs and other units, which is good. Absolutely smashing. Legionaries come on down the beach. The rest of them are going to form up over there. Oh, no, they've managed to drop off some heroic nobles down here and some slingers, which are going to cause me some trouble. We're going to have to leave my legionaries up here to try and fend off them.
Our enemy have lost a victory point.
We're going to have to bring up, well, in we go up against the levy freemen now, clashing on in. They got a reasonable charge in there actually. Going with the rest of them just to push them back. Otherwise I fear we're going to lose too many of the Riori here. Got these heroic nobles over here to worry about. I need my skirmishers to kill as many of them as possible. Just going to form them up. Get ready to go in with the legionaries any moment now. We're making progress against these guys over here now. Charging with all my units. Then we'll pull back. Fire, 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 please kill. I need a lot of these guys going down because heroic nobles, even up against my legionaries, are going to do a pretty nasty amount of damage. Come on, bring them down, bring them down, bring them down, bring them down. Now charge. And they managed to throw a few of their spears as well. I'm going to let my guys keep on firing as they go in there. They're headhunting as well, which is not going to be good for my poor old legionaries. So, levies and what have you, keep on firing in there. Let's try and tip the scale if you can. No, rest of you get back, rest of you get back, rest of you get back. Skirmishers pull back to here. Try and bring these guys down here. No, they're running, so we can pull back, which is perfect. Pull back to here. How am I doing against the enemy general? Oh, it's pretty even right now, but we're probably needing the levies to shoot at these guys over the heads of my legionaries just to try and keep it even though we're probably losing a fair few of our own guys. We're going to use the whip attack as well. Get a zoom in on here. Check these guys out.
The
enemy general's dead, which is awesome. Absolutely even pretty much with the numbers right now. Thanks the levies are helping out here. They're starting to waver, so I want to tell my levies to stop firing, pull away, not to kill anymore. We're not going to worry about these slingers that are coming at the back just yet. We're actually going to move up all my levies to here, because that's where we're going to need them. Pulling back with the plebs. Oh, actually no, they can soak up all the levy freeman charges and what have you. They can just finish off the shattered heroic nobles, but they are absolutely shattered. Now we can charge in against these guys. That the charge bonus has kind of been taken out of them by being picked up by the plebs there. They've also been hit by my skirmishers quite considerably. My levy should be able to fire on the more heroic nobles we've got incoming, which will be another general's bodyguard, which we need to whittle down with my skirmishers so that I don't lose this base. And we're just going to fire in over my infantry, just hoping that does enough. They're head hunting in there.
The men are wavering.
We do have to worry about these slingers now, which is not going to be good. I'm going to have to go for them. I'm going to have to hope that they'll be called off guard by my attack. But no, it looks like they're going for a quick reload instead, so let's pull back. So they can't hit us. And yeah, we're going to have units start routing soon. We may not be able to win this. It's because of all the heroic nobles that are going to break my men here. We're firing in with all my skirmishers as much as possible. Just trying to get them to bring down these heroic nobles right now. But with the rest of the enemy coming in, the slingers, I don't think we're going to be able to do it, because now all we've got left are my skirmishers and that very depleted unit of legionaries, unfortunately. We get them to form up here, and then I'm going to put them attacking testudo and see if we can go up against the slingers here. Just trying to bring down as many of the heroic nobles as possible, but once they get to us, it's not going to be a pretty sight. We managed to only bring down just under 40 of them so far, and now my guys are going to run all over the place, break their formation, and it's not going to go down well. But we managed to kill, I'd like to think, a fair few of the enemy. Had I had a few more legionaries, we could have done this. 2 more units, I think it would have been a much different tale. We're trying to push forward in testudo, but they are getting through my my shields, firing very quickly. I'm not even sure they'll make it before they break and rout. Just try and hold that formation. They're not close enough to do a sort of a charge out of formation and break. Oh, and the scout raiders have gone. Let's try and bring down the slingers. The heroic nobles don't seem to be too bothered with us just yet. We're down to 25 men here. Charge! Charge, 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 charge. But I think it might be a little bit too late. Yeah, they've broken just as they get there. The slingers claim a victory. Trying to fire at the next unit that are coming up against us, which are more slingers. But those heroic nobles are going to get in on there. Yeah, and that's when we're going to start losing. Just finishing out of, running out of ammunition, and then what can we do really? And they're starting to bring our units down, and even for charging now, yeah, it's just too little morale. But I think we did rather well. Costly enemy victory. Unfortunately, not enough to finish off the enemy, but we did manage to take well over half of them with us. And we'll come on back very soon to claim revenge here. back to the campaign map. And I should announce that I think it was Mr. Gentleman 490 that guessed that the 8th Legion, I named it Squall, because he's a main character in one of the Final Fantasy games. And that was Final Fantasy VIII, which in fact also bears the reason for why I chose the Lionheart handle, or gaming tag as it were. And that is because Squall's ultimate weapon in Final Fantasy VIII is called the Lionheart, or it's a gun blade, so it's got the handle of a kind of revolver, and then it's a long big old sword attached to it. And for me it's the best Final Fantasy. I know a lot of people say that 7 is their favourite and the best, but for me it will always be number 8. So Miss Gentleman, feel free to PM me your suitable name of choice, I should say, for the 8th Legion. Nothing too silly. I like them suitable, and we'll incorporate that into the Let's Play next time, because I'm being attacked here, and we're gonna. Well, actually, I'll probably fight this battle myself. Probably won't show it because I'm probably gonna get killed, but we'll try and kill as many of the enemy, and then we'll continue on. So next time, part 44, we really will see the end of the Marco Manni. But I hope you enjoyed this part all the same. Remember, Caesar and Gaul will be out later. Hopefully some co-op with myself and Heir of Carthage is going to get recorded this weekend as well. And be sure to check out that New Year's review video. Plenty of feedback and exciting plans for this year coming up in that. But anyway, till next time, ciao for now.